Hello everyone, Mix is back on MixxSpoil. Today I'm taking you deep behind the scenes of the chaos, the comedy, and the tension of one of the most influential television shows in history, with the film Saturday Night. Though the name is simple, the content will immerse us in the true atmosphere that existed during a pivotal time in the creation of a wildly popular television program. I'm going to tell you the story in exquisite detail, every event, every moment of madness, and every crucial detail, so you'll understand the entire narrative as if you'd watched the movie with your own eyes. Have you ever imagined the chaotic and crazy behind-the-scenes world of a live television show? A gathering of creators, writers, performers, and producers who must work against the clock under immense pressure to make the show perfect for just one Saturday night. Saturday Night will introduce us to the daring team who had to overcome pandemonium, arguments, and pressure to make audiences worldwide laugh and remember. All right, it's time to dive deep into the story of the film Saturday Night. The screenplay we're discussing here seems to focus on revealing the inner workings of the immensely popular television show Saturday Night Live, or SNL, a live comedy show aired on Saturday nights. The story begins in the 1970s, a time when television was booming and many new concepts were emerging. The show's creator, Lorne Michaels, the central figure and driving force behind SNL, gathered a group of highly talented and creative young individuals, writers, comedians, and behind-the-scenes crew, to create a new kind of live comedy show that would air on Saturday nights. The main characters we'll see are the renowned performers of that era, such as Bill Murray, Dan Aykroyd, John Belushi, Jane Curtin, Lorraine Newman, Gilda Radner, and Chevy Chase. Although Chevy Chase was the first actor to gain fame and leave the show early, he was a vital part of its founding era. We also see important writers like Al Franken, as well as Lorne Michaels himself, as the one in control of everything. In the initial part of the film, we get a glimpse of the lively atmosphere on set, full of bustling creativity and immense pressure. Everything has to be finished on time and ready for the live broadcast on Saturday night just once. There are script meetings, brainstorming sessions for comedy bits, script writing happening minute by minute, and intense rehearsals. While the front-facing show might seem full of fun, the behind-the-scenes reality is just as intense, filled with chaos, conflict, and drama. Tension among writers, the competition to present the funniest jokes and get them aired leads to conflicts among the writers themselves. Sometimes there's scene stealing or disagreements over content. Performers' egos. As the show gains popularity, each performer starts to gain fame and develop their own ego, leading to occasional clashes, demands for more prominent roles, or unwillingness to accept others' opinions. Pressure from Lorne Michaels. As the supreme controller, he bears all responsibility, forcing him to make sharp decisions and sometimes appearing overly strict or pressuring his subordinates. Examples of events we might see include arguments in the writer's room, some performers refusing to act in sketches they dislike, or the crew having to make last-minute script changes right before the live broadcast. The atmosphere is filled with pandemonium, yelling, intense banter, but all for the same goal, to create the best possible show. Despite the chaos, this madness actually drives genius in creation. Hilarious ideas that seem to emerge from utter confusion turn into bits that generate massive laughter. Working under pressure forces every team member to unleash their full potential. The film showcases the critical moments of the dress rehearsal, which is like the final test before the actual live broadcast. There, everything still feels unpolished. Many mistakes happen, but the team has to improvise and resolve situations as best they can. This also includes the special guests or hosts who come to lead the show each week, who must adapt and work with a highly individualistic team. We see a picture of the complex yet tight-knit relationships within the team. Even though they argue, deep down everyone loves and believes in each other. They are a family creating work together, and this bond is the glue that helps them overcome various obstacles. Finally, Saturday night arrives, and the show goes live. Everyone on the team mobilizes all their energy to ensure everything is as perfect as possible. There are scenes depicting the excitement and suspense in the control room and the whirlwind happening backstage. Performers must change costumes rapidly. The crew has to prepare props, and everything must adhere precisely to the scheduled time. We're immersed in the feeling of a live broadcast where anything can go wrong at any moment. But that's the charm of a live show that keeps the audience on the edge of their seats. When the show ends successfully, the thunderous applause and laughter are a well-deserved reward for all the team's hard work. Saturday Night is therefore a film that celebrates the unsung heroes behind the scenes of television, showcasing their dedication, their mad genius, and the power of teamwork that brought a legendary show into existence. It's also a lesson that great success often stems from behind-the-scenes efforts and sheer hard work. For me, Saturday Night is not just a movie about the behind-the-scenes of a television show. It's a reflection of how chaos and pressure can sometimes be the most vital fuel to ignite genius. Humans often display their highest potential when pushed to their limits, and working with people who are equally passionate about the same dream, even with conflicts, can always lead them to create the unbelievable. The story of Saturday Night has now concluded. It's an exciting and inspiring peek behind the curtain. What do you think are the essential elements that enable a live television show team to create outstanding work under immense pressure? And have you ever been part of the madness that created something great in your own life? That's all for MixxSpoil today. I hope this incredibly detailed summary of the film Saturday Night has given you a rich experience and a deep understanding of the story. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future episodes. And if you love these exciting in-depth story analyses, hit like and share it with your friends. See you next episode. Goodbye.